Take off with the new and exhilarating Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400.
Ladies and gentlemen, you join me here at the new Muscat International Airport terminal, and I'm here with Pablo Lorenz, the trials manager of the Oman Airports Management Company. Mr. Pablo, welcome to another edition of Coffee with Why without the coffee.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes. Can you just firstly talk me through what OAMC is and the new Muscat International Airport?
Sure. So OMC is a government-owned company responsible for the operation and management of all civil airports within the Sultanate of Oman. And we are responsible primarily for the operation of Muscat International Airport, Salalah Airport, and Sohar and Duqm airports.
All right. So I came here today with the motive of asking you about when the new airport will open. But I believe you have a newer initiative. It's called Join the Trials. Can you tell me about that?
Yes. So Join the Trials is all about our operational readiness activities that we are embarking on, and we have embarked on already, to really make sure that we trial every aspect of our airport operation before we actually get into the opening.
Yes. So the public is going to be here at the new airport, you say?
Correct. So we're about to launch a very exciting initiative, Join the Trials. And what we're calling for is basically the local community of Muscat and Oman, indeed, to join us for the trials. We're looking for a total of 17,000 participants to join us in the trials to really help us trial the airport operation before we go into full.
So will you be flying us out then?
So this is the only thing that we can't really simulate for real. So unfortunately, or fortunately, you will stay at Muscat. And you'll not be traveling anywhere on a real aircraft. But actually, having mentioned aircraft, so we will also have on certain days aircraft simulations where you will see real aircraft on the stands, and we'll be simulating all the ground handling operations as part of the trials as well.
So Pablo, can you tell me about some of the scenarios that will be presented to these passengers?
Yes. So we have, in essence, you have two main scenarios, and they're the typical scenarios that you experience as you go through an airport. So we have the departures journey, which basically takes you all the way from the forecourt as you would drop off as a passenger, and you go through all the different steps. So you check in your bag, you get your boarding card, you go through security, you get to the gate. And at the gate, then we ask you also about your feedback that you had traveling through the airport and how things went and where we can improve things. Right. The other main scenario is going to be the arrival scenario, where you would actually be starting at the airside, where you're first entering the terminal building from the aircraft stand, and you would then be walking through the building, through the arrivals corridors. You will then go through immigration, and you will then pick up your bag, an arriving bag, after which you would go through customs, and then you arrive in the main landside area.
So everything is pretty much standard, basically.
Everything is pretty much standard for our passengers. And then what we will do is we are also trialing our what we call special events. So for a small select number of passengers, we are having special scenarios. We want to trial, for example, our outsized luggage process to make sure that people understand where do they drop off outsized luggage. We will have exception processes where people have lost their bags, where people might have checked in a bag and they now need to reclaim something from their bag, so they need to repatriate their bags. We will have scenarios with passengers with reduced mobility. So again, we're really interested in seeing how this airport works and to ensure that all our process flows work for passengers with reduced mobility. You can see a lot of different events and a lot of different scenarios as you would expect in a real airport. Not every time everything goes 100% to plan, and that's also what we want to trial what we want to build into the trials.
Thank you so much, Pablo, for all the information that you've given us. And I would also like to thank you for inviting us to the new airport. We've seen it, it's beautiful. And we hope everything goes as planned. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alvin, and hope to see you on one of the upcoming trials.
Yes.